tease drag rivals is rapidly approaching for the month of April on the 28th to the 30th. Now, what we've decided to do is visit some of these drivers while we are able to do so. Dujorn Marshall from Unleash Racing has been racing for a few years now. In fact, I remember a few years back when he was running 17 seconds, and that's not even a class. Nevertheless, with dedication and persistency at the previous drag rivals, he's managed to run his personal best of 12.4 seconds. Now that the next drag rivals is fastly approaching, Dujorn has made some noticeable exterior changes to the car for the next upcoming meet.
I'm Dujorn. In the industry, they would call me Unleash boss. The owner of Unleash Racing. I drive a 1993 Daihatsu Charade. It's the G100 body style. Currently running a J16 in it. So this project started from maybe 9 years back. Yeah, I started this project 9 years back. Was looking at platform for it, as in motor. I wanted to go 20 valve. Couldn't get any 20 valve at the time. So I never wanted to go 4E because it would have been a norm for this platform to be a 4E platform. Anybody that followed the Charade at this body style would go, would know that the 4E would be the go-to engine for this, because as a man stopped them, so why is that 4E? Well, I have a surprise for everybody. So I couldn't get the 4AG, so I said, I went in my bed one night and I started to thinking, and I said, all right, you know what, let me try the GA, since nobody now really play with that engine that much, and I can get parts for it at the time in case anything would have damaged, so or broken. So I went and seeked a GA. Was a GA15 at the time, the one that came in the B14 with that single truckle, that them call a truckle body style, but everybody would have known the B14 style one, non-VTEC. Put that in, put in the J16 gearbox, span my axle, do my measurement. I did everything myself though, wire it, fab, mount bracket, everything, just everything. Only thing I don't do is span the axles and all of that. Start messing around a little bit, and I start to, follow up the whole underground racing thing, cause start feel like a power under my foot. Some say me heading in the right direction, and start do look a pull and see what the guys them doing out there, and say that I need some more power with the chassis, in which I already planned to push the chassis to a certain dimension, But I was introduced to the racing professionally by the one Mr. Charles Maxwell. He had owned a EG hatch. We had made 600 at that time. That's 8 years back, 8 years catch back. So he said, Lujan, take it off the street, man, and come, let's go to the track. So he introduced me to the track officially, because he's a official, who would have known that name, would have known that guy is an official race driver, Dover, circuit, drag, and all that. So he introduced me to the track, and then I fall in love with the track that's done by Vernon Field. That them time there, our NDRC, Mr. Steve Gunter. Yeah, he was in charge at it, of the event at that time. So, we did the top one sponsor the car, and we go on to win 11-second championship for the year. And, I gain my experience and knowledge from that wizard at the moment, And then I said, all right, you know what, I'm going to set up my car and go to the track. So it was a big influence at the time. So he pushed me to the track. So we go to the track. I did a calculation on my phone one day, and I said if I make 115 horsepower output the engine make, and you know you have a calculation thing for your phone, you can calculate to the body weight and thing, we're supposed to run about 14.4 or something like that. Anyway, went out there, and I made the first run. It was about 17.5. You talk about some 7 plus years of back, you know what?
17 seconds is not even a class.
You can't. I start get frustrated and I say, oh, me calculate this and it now do it. Anyways, give my best friend it, which is Molly. I get frustrated and going at the bus, which is Molly over there, so you know.
Molly this, man. You want me to pedal it?
Yeah.
I am a pedal it.
Alright, boss.
No, go and around the car, me go and observe. Start look on the car, look on it good and anyway, my next virgin named Michael now from over Portmore. He introduced me to you as well. He did come on a video it, and I make some shot. Good youth. He want to stay far from the camp, but you don't know, life venture people in the other avenue. So my virgin say me, can link me up there. So you see, so boom now and start watch back the video them. Realize that the suspension nah go on good. Suspension was on work. So saying this to say that it's not just power or your calculations that you think might get you somewhere. There are other things surrounding the whole thing that you need to set up properly to gain your goal output, you know. So realize that the car now, the suspension depend on a thing like this and the wheel, you know, when you put the power upon it, not stable. Anyways, come back home. There's some problem with them suspension in terms of them have a sway bar cause the chassis for brake. So me come back home and sit down in my local lab, which is my room, with my bed up in the air, talk to my ceiling. With the light on, but you not see nothing. It's like you're blind because you vision the elsewhere. I watch the video them going on my head and them, I say, alright, I'm going to fix a suspension and create something for suspension. Fix that. But when I created it, it wasn't perfect because I was trying to find somebody that could bend a piece of material, a piece of pipe for me. But the pipe wasn't a thick piece of pipe. I have a sample of the pipe, you can pass it for me. It wasn't a thick piece of pipe, so what I had to do, this pipe, they couldn't bend this type of pipe at the time for me because I wanted like a 90-degree bend. So I go places and couldn't get it bent. Anyway, I put on the pipe, come and buy the pipe and thing, and I get one control arm off of one, swinging arm off of one Corolla. One of them flatty there. And cut it in a half and angle it like a 90, but you know the risky part now at the part you go well now. So did it and it work. Better result me run. Go back down, go run 16.3. It's alright. Just buy a little suspension. Not even shocks, no nothing. Just by fixing that little swinging and that little thing there on the wheel and a change off the muffler and put on a 4-in-1 headers. No tuning, nothing. On 16.3. I'm sorry, I can run that class. Launch it at 2000 RPM because if I launch it hard at the time, I had no slicks. Couldn't afford it at the time. So I launched at 2000 RPM, run 16.3, run that class of the year. Go to semi-finals multiple times. I had a problem with somebody in that class who always knocked me out. Great Virgo with that bus, man. Jesus Christ, the man come like him pay down for the class and then take away the whole of money. Like him sure, him come with like 20 person in a bus. For race meet, everybody exit the bus empty. Him race and then pack up back everybody bossy and got the money and the trophy. So I tell you that you would tell no one. Anyway, I had a potential time to win that class. Can never come now. So now me would have be the person would have more experience in the class. Can me around 16.02 at the time, you know. The car could have go faster because I don't know slicks and everything. I have to launch it at 2000 RPM. But I'm comfortable enough to go and gain my experience. I don't have no problem with that. You have to start somewhere. If you don't start, you can't reach, right? So I run the car now and I meet them not come. Guess what happened now after I reach semi-final? No rain, no fall. And me at the time I'm more experienced in the class more than anybody else. I really watch out the event, so we had to split up that money. I think it was 15,000 at the time for that class. I don't remember. We had to split up that money. And the money never really a big thing. It was more the trophy still, and just to know that you're climbing from on the ladder coming up. It wasn't the money. Come on, we spend more money than that to really. So it's really the trophy. So you can put it up and show me. My son, my grandkids, people that are around me know my dream and passion and my journey would have seen. So alright, I come from far. Anyways, racing lockdown for about 2-3 years. Lockdown, so we only have time now to focus on how to get the car faster, to what to do, and whatnot. So go away overseas, do some work, as in help out my brethren. You do and car him have him one build one E30. And I say, yo, yeah, do it. I'm on vacation. He say, come here, build one car now. So I'm just going to help him out. E30, JZ. If who would be following me would have seen that project. Yeah, it's a nice work. Yeah, build it from scratch. Did all of the fab, most of the fab. Just never did the intercooler piping and all of that. But I got everything like cut up, measured, whatnot. And build over the engine. Make mount bracket. Cause me, anytime I can't get somebody to do something for me, I want to drive me for go do it for myself, That's me. The car made 700 and catch almost 800. I'm planning to bring that car out here soon still. So you see, it's been body worked and to spray up and all of that. That was my aim. Okay. To go over there go do some shopping. The time that we're not on a racing thing, official race meet and go over there go buy the parts come down back. Cause me can't get certain things to this engine, so I have to buy flange to make the turbo manifold and all of that. So you can type in J16DE and get a flange for this. But doing that, I'm an automotive technician and I work on various different type of vehicle, I would have known what could fit. So the QG18 and the QG16 would have been the same exhaust manifold. So just type in that and it fly up. So we get the flange and then we come link the wizard, Mr. Nesbitt, and pull up on my block. I will do a little mats and him take it and gone. Anyway, build a wonderful manifold for me. You buy some injector. Reach out to a company to get a net gasket for the car and get some. I did that out here still because I turbo the car first on a T20 25 dual ball bearings, stock, everything, and I made 163 or 157 somewhere there.
How much power them engineer coming from factory?
About 115 crank, so about 90 horsepower to the wheel. So I made 157 or 160 something was there. But I run 14.4 at Jam West. First out, 14.4. No launch control because I was running the cheap Nissan ECU, so I couldn't use any anti-lock to leave a line at the time because everything wasn't dialed in terms of wheel speed sensor and all. It was a hurry come up fast thing because we just get out now if we go get a track run and things, so we start speed up and do some things. Anyway, don't remember what had happened that meet. Some technical problem gone and end up never did make the 14th class, so I run the 15-second class and go out myself, box up couple under. I didn't have to take set pan because they're enough. You see me? So do a thing. I will go on till we reach us up. I will start make some power now.
Yes, bless up. Give God thanks for that day, It's been a long time coming, So big up Lifestyle, Unleash Racing, sponsors. Big up Dujorn Marshall, you don't know. Gilly, DMD, and the whole works. Big up. Sir Marshall. Jano. Yeah, man, amount of people you have to big up.
Alright, let's big up everybody.
Yeah, man, let's big up everybody, man, because you don't have to bring up your family, them, and wife, and you understand me, I say? Well, as far as I can say, I'm Malcolm. They call me Mali. I don't know. Well, as far as I can say about Dujorn, what I can say, his heart is steel. Because the amount of thing he go through, and more time he want to give up, and I'll just say, yo dog, just remain calm, because you don't know this is not you and them little thing there. Far where I come from, he's like a brother to me. Yeah. Whole heap of struggle. My car, I have one of this car, and that's how I know him, you know. That's how I met him. One just like this. That from school days he was going to Manlis High School. So I was just living up the road right there, and we have both the same car. So he come and say, yo, what kind of engine? My engine was the bigger engine because it was a left-hand drive, sports, 2-door, and he has the 3-cylinder. So that's how we met. The cars, that's how we met. And he did a lot from it because one of the time the car was apparently his. Because there's a lot of time we mess around the engine and thing. And he always build back the engine, and he and Damian Grant would go downtown to the car show, come back. Something happened to the car, he'll feel bad in himself and say, rotted. Well, Mali, what am I going to tell him, say? And he come and say, yo, the car blew up, you know. And he may cry, and I say, dog, what happened to you, man? What happened to you? Alright? And he said, yeah, man. DMD alright? Yes. And I said, then, you know, what happened to you? And on my birthday, I got to work to Bobby, and they went to another car show. And when he reached back, and they were excited, by the time he start the timing belt, boss, mash up the engine again. And call me again this year. So it was a learning process. He go through it, you know. Because he was learning because the oil cooler run through the radiator, but we bought a under small radiator and didn't remember to run back. They threw it, and then the bearings mash up again. So there's a lot, you know. We had our friends them drive it and all of that. So it was a great thing, and it was a lot of ups and downs.
Alright, I don't know, this is Damian, otherwise as DMD, playing music also, but you know, from a longer time, I'm my uncle Norris, that is Dujorn father, mechanic work, so we in it also, you know what I mean? Dujorn is my younger cousin, much far older than him anyways, but we're not sure we age, 42, that is so true, believe me. But anyway, yes man, I say it, man. 2 kids, 1 18 and 1 6-year-old, so you know what I mean? Yeah, man. Well, anyway, from way back in the days, we're in the business, some escort days. Some uncle always, so it ain't in blood. So, you know, so Dujorn is a man like this. He have to come deal with it, grimy. You understand me? So, my uncle know me and him from back in the days, you don't know, escort, transit van. So, you know, pints and condenser, you have to know if I adjust pints and them things there. So, we always have the thing up and going. You know, I'm always competitive up to right now, kind of take classes. If you beat him, tell us something wrong with him vehicle. He not accept that. You understand? Yeah. He's going to tell you, say, something you did wrong, and, you know, he may hold you next time, and if you hold him next time, him ease up. Yeah, God tell himself he ease up. So, I just listen to the thing there. But I'm the troublemaker still in the group. He modify escort, because back in the days, you know, when you modify a vehicle, you know, you have like 40s, you don't know them cabs they were, you know. When you press them, it sounds sweet, but back in the days, you have some engine coming at the transit, where you have a 2000 engine, they call them, so you take the valve spring and put it in the escort engine. So when you put it in, a whole heap of popping. So all of them popping, they were going a long time, we have them popping the lock. You understand me? So You know how the thing go. From them days till now. So the valve spring him that too stiff. So me now as a youth, cause he wait for me for coming from school for do the other part of it, which me never mind because we grass from the sun go further. Up till now, till the business get expand and everything, till see it here we have a nice bad car on the block way. You know, the whole world I look on it now and that is a pleasure. Whatever, anything test dead. Remember that. That is a threat. But anyway, back to the point. Back in them days, I grew up as a youth. You still don't want to have a free time, but you might say if you don't come to the work, you're not going to come out to nothing, which me understand the way me that try to bring because I'm a no-nonsense person. You understand me? I really appreciate that because at my age, me not had no problem since I grew up till now. And I'm one of the main person who make me there so strong right now can talk this and really appreciate it. Also, him is a good father to his son and everything. All him have him ways. Because you know every father have them ways. But yeah man, that's the thing there. So I just father that and you don't know. As Lujan that said earlier in the vlog, you know, him a go test you. How you do and test if you can do it and you do it now, you know, you must come out for the first and say yes, it's well done, him a go, you know, tell him say yeah man, it look good. So the motivation there, you know, it is very good and I love that.
I wouldn't say it's hard to work on, you know. It's more the availability of parts because, I mean, there's not a lot of person running this platform, so you don't get that support like we'd get with a D15 or a B series or D series, K series, whatever.
Right.
Z, you know, I get that. Yeah, so it's a pile of parts put together from other manufacturers.
Okay.
Or I would have to get things custom made.
Okay, so the engine stock?
I wouldn't want to use the term stock because when you say stock,
like the rods and the piston?
OEM, it's an OEM. Stock would be more things from OEM. Yeah. Even I'm going for that part. Yeah. I have some things to accomplish. So after that meet, you just come back to me with that question. I'm going to just tell you what they want to hear.
Alright.
We have some job to drop around there, you know. You understand?
Alright.
Yeah.
What kind of turbo are you currently running?
It's a T3, T4, 5063.
And how
Journal
much?
bearings.
Oh, journal.
Say so with it.
Okay.
Right.
How much pound a boost?
I just blow on it, man. I 18 pound, not
Okay, okay. What kind of ECU you run?
Alright, that no, we borrow something from Honda. We soon give them it back still.
And who is the tuner?
No, the great
Specs right. Alright. We see you have some sponsors for the car. What kind of role them play? How integral are they?
We're not finalized any deal with them as yet in terms of they are there for a specific role. But trust me, if I call right now, me I get help.
Love that.
So, well, with the printing company now, they would have provided me with anything that, you know, we can be printed and all of that, shirts, whatever, stickers, you know, I mean, them play them part.
Yeah.
Them play them part for now, you know, yeah, so, them just a come on board, but them a do what them for do.
Okay.
And San Marino, I don't know, him a do him for do as well, so, yeah.
Alright. You know, Drag Rivals is now a 3-day event.
Yes.
Why you tell me if you feel like Friday, Saturday, Sunday is sufficient, or you prefer the 1-day thing? Considering that Friday, you know, it's test and tune, Saturday qualifying, Sunday eliminations. What do you think about a 3-day event?
To be frank, you see, it costs just a little bit more money. But we have to think past that at times. Because when it was the 1-day event, it was chaos, very chaotic. Who a cost, me a cost, them a cost, everybody a cost. Because when you get 1 pass, get 2 pass, when you get 2 pass, you get no pass.
So 1 day insufficient?
No, it can't work, man. The G get it right, man.
Everything, we know, say everything take time, everything going at stages. What would that be like, you say, your long-term plan, your goal for that career, your mission?
When me get it in my 10s, so.
Hence?
I eat that. I'm not going further than...
With the same GA16?
Yeah, man. I eat that. When I get in my 10s, if I have a 10 years, I'm not competing on the 10s with it.
And how much power the car make now?
Baby power, man, at 260, man. When I did now, I'm catch 11 showing it too.
260.
Yeah, man.
As them say, really and really power still. What are the other factors?
Balance, man.
Balance. As I say, it's a balance. Stock injector?
No.
Okay.
So 550 and 555 Hellcat. Yeah.
Rival. You have none?
No, I wouldn't consider them a rival. Just rematch.
Rematch. Who you want to race against?
Stunner for dead, man.
Stunner!
Alright. Off on both swords and in my upscotch road me and thing.
Yeah.
I said, oh, make you get a run now. You man dead still. I be a chatting in a group, man.
Yeah.
Make a stun him with the gun, man.
Alright. Frisky. Motorsports recently make a video with Frisky. Him say anything in a 12-second class. Him a murder.
Who name is again? You laugh. Frisky.
Yeah, with the yellow Z.
Oh, a yellow car.
Yes, the yellow Corolla with the Z. Him say anything in a 12s.
No, him say K.
Okay.
Yeah, I never mean him know better, man.
Him know better.
Man, I don't mean
And then you.
who knows better do better, man.
So if you had him bucking a race, what go on?
Me and him now buck, I don't know cow. But you know, say if we line up, you know, say me a chop off him head, though. Clean.
Right.
My girlfriend always did it with me. Because she was one of my main supporters, you know. Good girl, rest in peace. That's all rest in peace, but she ended up pass off by carrying a youth for me. A child for me, so she passed off, so just keep her name alive and thing. You know, so she had drive with me same year still. And just call the car her name, you know. I know say she not there in a fish, but
Okay.
I drive her same year.
Yeah.
And she there in a spirit. No, so she there, but just on believe, because I can feel the spirit sometimes.
Yeah.
You see me, yeah, man, so. A good girl, man. A real son, a dumb bless. Yeah, man. You want water? You want juice? I don't even know where she appear from. Alright, don't worry yourself, babe. Things going to be better. No, the car get a little problem and a rubber at the same time. But that's one of them things. A rough journey still now. But yeah, and when she passed off, this was one of the only things I could have come back to. Yeah, because she passed off last year, January, with a child for me, you know. Yeah, so no, the only thing I could have come back to after child recovering. Still not recover. I can recover from that. I got a flashback. Anyway, I'm jumping at this now. Cool, man. Cool. Me just start to make it go and track and listen to it, man. But just cool, you know them. Nothing on the pan the brain. Just easy, you know. So.
What advice you would have give to the younger youths them who coming up and seeing you on the track, in the streets, and in the garage, and do him thing? What advice you have to give to the youths them?
Alright. When them listen to your vlog, just listen cleanly, man. Do what me I say. Start the journey. If you don't start, you can't finish. Don't afraid to ask questions, man. And seek advice too. It's not bigger than what you come see, you know. It's bigger than you because they're before you. So start the journey, because if you don't start the journey, you can't finish. Because if you don't lift yourself one half a tree, you're not going to reach half a tree, right? Wrong, alright?
Right.
Start the journey, man. And you have a bucket too in our journey, you know. So ask some questions. And say, yo, stop, so you can start bucket too. And so you can walk properly. You know, you have to maybe say something to somebody bad. So ask some questions too. So you can know how to approach a person next time. So start the journey, man. That's my advice, that, man.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure. A long time I look for that moment here for to express the feelings and make the world know, say, this is it. And we have a next look of bad carrier come up to, you know, as well, I call it, you know, look out feet, it I gonna name Troublemaker, Unleash Racing, same way. You understand me? Because it's a trouble, you know. Yeah, man, I like to pick trouble, but not a bad trouble. So if you get disrespectful, I will walk away. Not personal, but just troublemaker. Because you don't know racing is all about fun and laughter and everything like that. So, trust me, it's a name Troublemaker. It's a turbo starlet. Him also deal with it from a longer time, and you know, when I'm friendly of it, I'm buy it. So, it is on its way. You know, I hope to reach his jag rival. Hopefully. You understand me, by God's will. So, you know the thing already. Yeah, man. So, you don't know, big up Molly and Gilly at foot. Remember, him have an Alteza away. You know, most wanted as, you don't know the thing already. But lifestyle, you don't know it can't spoil. Them see you from a million mile. Tell them don't get your vibe. You don't know you have nut party of that them can't spoil. So them for know that.
See, I give them a quick pull, you know.
The fans going so good for me the other day. So it only just for giving them one little.
Yeah, because
Sauce,
something.
a little sauce. Yeah.
Alright.
Now watch. Wow, the video just can't end without.
That is it.
Yeah.
That is it.
Alright.
Alright.
Machine that tell you man.
Machine!
Unleash the world.
That look like 12, sir.
Is that another guy too?
That carry back like time him can't hold the car or ask like. They never sound good.
Yo! Machine! Machine! Argos! Getty! Drag drivers! No normal!
Yes, sir.
Machine!
Come into do our best. Do our best. Come into do our best.
Machine!
They have turbo machine in but why?
Yeah.
It's coming like saying really race the rascal. I've heard of doing that.
Ready right now, ready.
Ready?
Yeah, man.
My name is Ramon, otherwise called Gilly, but in the camp, Hotfoot. Recently, most wanted. I'm a driver, Lexus IS200. And in the camp, Unleash Racing, Nicky the Jet, Lujan Marshall, I drive the forefront. Me have a Mitsubishi Gallant with a GDI engine night. You understand? 4G93. Yeah, 4G93. Yeah, 4G93. Yeah. But I was inspired by this youth from Portmore with a purple one. It was, I think it was a VR. I don't know if you know it, with white rims. You understand? I was inspired by him. So in the camp, the man say, yo, that car, every man, sell it, man. And I said, no, man, because me as a man, I like to make a statement in certain things. You understand? I want to prove in terms of them car, the people don't really use them car for race. You understand? But eventually, I sell it. You understand? And attain the, as I said, Alteza and things, a 1G night.
I start projects for persons and then can't finish it because them bring the whole body place. They go see Mr. Wang around there with film thing.
Want that too.
And then see Mr. Chin up there.
Want that too.
Mr. Marshall around there.
Want that too.
That's 1 year thing. I start your journey.
True.
Done it. You must reach.
But I tell you, your thing different. My wife not really follow racing thing and still more times sees me and watch it. I say, why you watch them thing there? But the way you talk and the way you so you're going in your thing, you explain things, start watch it too. Alright, now she vex me, she call me a carrot. You understand? So I tell her, so you big up yourself, you go on the good things. I tell her, so look out for the team and it's racing. Yeah man, big up yourself man.
So as we say, Big up Lifestyle.
Every time.
Sam Marshall, DMD, Gilly, Hot Foot, Most Wanted. Yeah, so big up with family. You don't know, Nikki, sister. Rest in peace and thing, you know.
Yeah.
Just big up the family as usual. And everybody out there, and good luck to everybody we are try, because that's our playing ground, you know. That's our playing ground. The racing is our playing ground. Whenever we sad, think about racing or tune into Lifestyle and see what he got. And he always have things exceptional. So we can always look and say, wow, the car, yeah, you know. So I love the work, just go and put in the work same way. Yeah, man. That's how I think.
My little son named Ajani Grant. When him want you can love racing like that, I hear thing him click on every time. Believe me, and I'm just 6-year-old.
Know every racer.
Yeah, man, he know every racer.
Every job.
Everybody know everybody. No chat meet, no miss him. From him a 1-year-old. So trust me.
Come chat with him.
Yes, man. Long time I'm there chat, man. So every father and everybody out there who don't get any kids as yet, trust me, if you see your kids have something, don't stop them. Long as something good, them a try for do. Push them, give them the energy, because you don't know where they can, you know. So yeah, don't grade them and tell them say you can't do it, because you have some parents is like that. So we really appreciate the time and the energy you put out to reach here to us, and the thing is very nice, and you don't know the thing already, so you don't know the thing go. Dujorn, yeah man, Nicky the Jet, serious car. So all of you racers, as my cousin said earlier, you change this and change that and can't wait for your time. It not gonna work out, because you're gonna spend a lot of money. So just wait and see where the thing can reach. You understand me? So figure less now, your car you don't know it as a racer. When you have responsibility, this is the first thing every racer should know. When you have responsibility, priority come first. So you have a man you all want to buy a bag of parts and him pick the still night, nothing. When I join them right there. You understand me? My first son, yeah, him got Arden, 6 for him there now. Him what? Him a 15 subject. Yeah, respect to me and him mother. Yeah, I respect that, and you know, me is a good father, I can't plan myself without even nobody do it. Because I know the work I put in. I never forfeit the deal, no time, no day. You understand me? So that's why I never really have a car like that, and him force me and say, Damien, get a car. And I say, alright then, I buy the car and I take my little time, I come up. So the only reason why I know I never in a long time, I don't know father thing and them thing there. You know? So when I go be the work this father and put the child one side and do the car, no, I'm not going to do that. You understand me? So I'm proud of myself to my achievements and I grow it. So Lifestyle, look up yourself. It's good and out. Alright? Bless up.
It's a jack of all trade, and then basically I'm trying to say you're a jack of all trade and you're not the master of any. But it's jack of all trade, you are the master.
And so we're going to experience this. We want to go forward to August drag rivals.
Like time, him can't hold the car or Ras Built.
Just so quiet.
I think I hold it, man.
But Lifestyle, you don't know it can't spoil. Them see you from a million miles. Tell them don't get your vibe. You don't know you have not party of that, them can't spoil. So them for know that cleanest thing in the street right now, may I tell you.
I thought I was long since over and done with you. Was so certain I had left it all